We're getting into Effective Living series brought to you by Petra Trust, Hallmark Freight and Consultancy Ghana Limited. Michael Ohene-Effah, co-founder, leader, Freak International, is our guest today. And as you heard earlier on, this week we are focusing on building your capacity and we're looking at planning your career.
Yeah.
Good to have you. So
Thank
we're going
you.
to jump into career planning.
Yeah.
What is it when we say career planning? What is that?
I think simply having a clear plan for your professional life, your professional growth.
Okay.
We will not start any building project without a plan. The draftsman, the bricklayers, the masons, the tilers, the painters, they will be very confused if there was no plan. So just as you will not start any structure without a plan, you need to also have a plan for how you want your professional life to turn out.
Right.
Having a clear route map
Right.
for your career,
Interesting.
which is what a lot of us don't do. You know.
It sounds very simple. How come it's so difficult? A friend of mine went to her alma mater and she said, wow, I saw some of my teachers. Same situation they're
Exactly.
in. Same
27 years after school.
Same place, same everything.
Exactly. All right. So I have a confession. You know, when Bernard said I should come, I sat down, researched, prepared a full presentation.
Right.
And then on Friday night, I went for anointing service in church.
Okay.
And sitting in church,
Yes.
the scripture that was used by my pastor ignited something in me. So what I'm going to do today is something I've never done on this series. I'm going to use the Bible for career planning.
Interesting.
And
Scriptures.
Yes.
It has something on career planning?
Yes. You'll be amazed at what the Bible teaches about career planning.
Interesting.
And this is a burst of inspiration that I had just sitting in church and reading about it on Saturday and all. So this is very powerful. And if you are here, you are listening to the show, you are in traffic, kindly give it some attention.
Right.
Either take notes on your phone or write somewhere, because this is not ordinary. It's not. I don't normally use the Bible just because you want to appeal to a wider audience. But today, this morning, I'm using 1 Samuel 16:18. It's a very innocuous, a very uncelebrated incident in the Bible.
Okay.
So let me give you the context. 1 Samuel 16:18 says, and the context is that Saul was the first physical king of Israel.
Right.
Somebody that God anointed and said, I want you to be the first king of my people, because they are demanding for a physical king.
Yes.
And so Saul is anointed king, he's coronated, he starts leading the people, but he's disobedient. And so at some point, God leaves him. The Spirit of God, that's how the Bible describes it. The Spirit of God leaves him. Yeah. And part of the absence of the Spirit of God in Saul's life is that from time to time, he gets blibli from time to time. Exactly. Because in the absence of the Spirit of God, every now and then he gets into this element. Today the counseling psychologists and psychiatric doctors will prescribe, they will say it or something. But he gets all these bouts of trouble where he's, in all over the place. And so the king's advisors are worried that, you are a king, and yet every now and then you get into this blibli phase of your life. What can we do?
Yeah.
And this is what they say. So advisors go and say this to Saul in 1 Kings 16:18. They say, one of Jesse's sons from Bethlehem is a talented harp player. Right. He is a brave warrior, a man of war, has good judgment, is a fine-looking man, and the Lord is with him.
That's a solid CV.
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's why I'm saying I'm doing this from that perspective.
And the Lord is with him.
And the Lord is with him.
He's a skilled harp player.
Yes.
A fine gentleman.
A man of
a
brave warrior.
Wow.
A man of good judgment. Now, at this point, let's remember David's background. Right. David is what we will call Pikin Abolo. We don't know his mother.
That's right.
He has, I think, 6 older brothers. True. And his father is looking for a girl, so he goes away. And by happenstance, it's another boy. Yeah. So he brings David home. Yeah. And his senior brothers or elder brothers begin to maltreat this boy, because really you are not, And so he's the outcast. He's not allowed at the table.
Yeah.
He's the Fulani boy who must take care of the sheep.
He's the herdsman.
Exactly, he's
They like
the
to say
herdsman.
herdsman,
Yes,
yes.
herdsman. Sorry. And no apologies to Maru.
Yeah, sorry, Sandra. That's correct.
Yeah, you know, so that's his background. And yet, with this disadvantaged background,
Yeah.
unrecognized, unloved, unappreciated, not respected, this is what people say about him to the king of Israel in his absence.
Right.
Now, what does that teach us about career planning? Now, as I was sitting in church on Friday night, I realized that, wow. This ancient biblical episode, you know, offers a lot of things that we can use to map our career.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to share 6 lessons from this story. Number 1, develop deep transferable skills.
Okay.
This year, if you are hearing me, develop deep transferable skills. The advisors to the king said he is a talented harp player.
Right.
You know, David is first introduced not by the fact that he will go on to become the future king, but by the skill that he has mastered following cow sheep in the wilderness alone by himself.
Right.
He didn't go there to do abobo and ababa as a lot of people would do. Because you see, David could have said, you know, they don't like me.
Yeah.
My Michel Brenier, you know, why are me here alone? Exactly. You know, he could have been crying and begin to just behave anyhow to the sheep, the goats, the cows. He could have been a vagabond, and rightly so.
Correct.
But you see that young David doesn't do that. He develops his skill in the wilderness, unappreciated, no applause, no audience, nobody to look at him. But in doing that, word got around Bethlehem. And now from Bethlehem, it gets to Jerusalem, which is the capital city.
Yeah.
So this year, if you want to plan your career, ask yourself, what skill can I be excellent in?
Okay.
So develop career excellence. David, they said, was a talented harp player. So as you sit here in Citi FM, in ChannelOne, Omni Media,
what are you best known for?
What are you best known for? What is your skill that is excellent? You know, so it was this thing that made a headsman, a Pikinabolo, somebody whose mother was not legally married to the father, somebody who is despised, somebody nobody knows. It was his skill that made him to be recommended to no less a person than the king. So if you want your CV to read Jubilee House this year, what would they be saying about you? We've been talking about sanitation, transport problems in this country. Can somebody take your CV and go and tell President Muhammad Alok, if you are looking for somebody who can solve this national problem, I know such a man.
Right.
Will somebody bring you to Samens or Bernard and say, if you are looking for a new person to do this job in Citi, this is the man.
So develop deep transferable skills.
David was a talented harp player.
I like that you put a lot of emphasis on skills, because in adding value and seeking career advancement, a lot of people are going to school, adding on more certificates, after which it's not skill based though, it's more theory.
No HR manager is looking for your certificate. Okay. The person who checks whether you have a certificate is the receptionist, who will do the shortlisting. The HR manager, at the point that they are looking at your certificate,
what can
means
you do?
You have passed reception. You have been shortlisted. So the HR manager is looking at your skill. What can you come and contribute to the organization? That is the one simple thing they are looking for in a 2-hour interview.
So track record.
Track record. What can you do? And how can you show us that you can do what you say you can do? So stop, and I have MBA in this, and I have certificate, and I have 13 certificates in this. What can you do?
The other thing.
What is your skill?
The other issue and problem I have with people when you meet them, I'm looking for a job. What can you do? So in it.
Exactly. Exactly. Will you watch the cars at Citi?
No, you won't.
Exactly. So what do you mean by anything? All right. So application. Application. Good. Now, identify 1 or 2 core skills that you'll be exceptionally good at this year.
Okay.
Whether you are the gate man, the receptionist, the cameraman, the whatever, HR person, marketing person, sales executive, editor, whatever. What 1 to 2 skills can you be exceptionally good at this year?
Okay.
You may be the receptionist, but you are very good at using Excel.
Right.
Let the whole organization or company know that when it comes to Excel, Charlie, go and give it to Araba.
Right.
When it comes to Excel, Charlie, go and give it to Yvonne.
Right.
Because she's the one who is very good at in this skill.
So in developing the deep transferable skills, you need to have those 3 core skills that everyone knows.
That
you
everybody
are
knows
accepted.
that, yes.
You are the guru. You are the go-to.
Exactly.
Fantastic. Very
exactly.
well.
You know, and then invest in the skill.
Okay.
Invest in developing it this year. So have a plan. What courses are you going to do? What seminars are you attending?
Okay.
What webinars are you signing on for?
Right.
What
Which
books
mentors are you reaching out to?
What books are you reading?
Brilliant.
Invest in it.
Wonderful.
You know. Now understand that when you start your job,
Yeah.
the first few years is a platform.
Okay.
It's not a destination. Don't chase money. Don't chase CDs. Create a platform so that people will hear of you. Now remember that your colleagues of today are the employers and recommenders of 7 years from today.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
Your colleagues of today.
So they are going to be employing
exactly,
and
or recommend you.
Correct.
Just as these advisors went to tell King Saul that we know of one of Jesse's sons. Why didn't they mention the firstborn, the secondborn, the third one, the fourth one? He said one of his sons. So let somebody leave Citi FM, go to BBC and say, I know this guy. When years ago, when I worked with him, when I worked with her,
he was reliable.
Exactly. So your first job is a platform.
Okay.
Don't chase money.
Okay.
Build a reputation and a brand so that people will recommend you when they leave.
Great.
All right. Good. Number 2, build capacity beyond your job description.
Okay.
My observation in the 11 years that I've been a social entrepreneur is that a lot of people are confiscated by their job descriptions. And when you give them, I say, oh, it's not in my job description. When you give them, oh, but I'm not the one supposed to. And they keep on saying supposed to. And they miss out on opportunities to grow and to do well.
Right.
Now, they said David is also a brave warrior, a man of war. Remember, at this stage, David is a teenager.
Right.
He's a teenager. He's not yet 15.
And he was referred to as a man
of war. Meanwhile, what has the guy been doing? The father allows him to take the sheep out to feed them.
So he went beyond his job description.
He went beyond go and take care of the sheep and the goats.
Talk to me.
And started practicing war in the wilderness, outside of the applause and the large audiences. You know. So even though they were recommending David as a musician, he also had some leadership and execution capacity. He also knew how to do some other things. All right. So when you want to plan your career this year, ask yourself, what is my range?
Right.
You know, Bernard is the host of the CBA, but we also know that he's a great compere. He's a great what's the word?
Moderator
of
events.
event. He's not just a host of a radio program. And in Ghana now, when you are looking for...
No, he has the concession.
When you are doing a dream program,
thank you,
Bernard.
Thank you.
If it's Ghana Most Beautiful, they will mention his name.
Completely.
If it is Ghana Music Awards, they will mention Bernard's name. Because his range is very clear to everybody.
Right.
And when it's a corporate event, then they say, oh, Bernard Lovely.
Right.
All right. So what is your range? So what you are going to do in applying this second lesson is develop adjacent skills.
Okay.
You may be the breakfast show host, but what adjacent skills do you have? Problem solving, leadership, project management, crisis response, other things. You know, be useful to your boss beyond your job description.
Be useful to your boss.
Yes, beyond your job description. That is what the range means.
Right.
So you are not just a harp player, but you are also a man of war.
Right.
You are not just the driver, but you can also fix the projector when we go for training. You are not just a sales executive, but you can also support when HR has a problem. You don't say, oh, me, I'm a salesman. So HR has is the HR people. You are a driver. Me, I've driven the people. Whether the program is going on, the event is going on or not, I don't care. And you see the driver in air condition, still the fire is on, he's inside the car sleeping or he's on social media.
In fact, this conversation goes beyond the job description of what it was meant to be. And I'm loving it.
I'm glad.
I'm loving it.
I'm glad. All right. So what you need to do with point 2 is prepare for roles that you do not have yet.
Right.
Prepare for roles. Be useful. When they are mentioning things, you know, become something like a utility player that you cannot be done away with. Right. That is the only time that you become a valuable member of the team.
I love it. Be useful to your boss beyond your job description.
That's right.
Prepare for roles you don't have yet.
Yes.
Look, the point is, you say you're giving us 6. I think I have 20 already. So the application, the main point, the application, all of it is coming together very beautifully.
Yeah.
Oh man, we have done so much in such a short time, but there's more to cover. So let me leave you to continue.
Number 3.
Yes.
Cultivate judgment and decision quality.
Okay.
Judgment and decision quality. Now, remember what they said about David. He said he has good judgment.
Yeah.
This is a young boy, 15-year-old, 14-year-old boy. And yet they say he has good judgment.
Yeah.
Because remember the job he was being recruited for.
Yeah.
When Saul is tormented by the spirit, exactly, then David comes in to play the harp. So we don't want to concern who will come and play the thing, then go around at Bethlehem telling Chalina or and then then all of a sudden it's on social media. It's all over the place. So they wanted somebody who could keep his mouth shut, who was discreet, who could handle confidential information.
Right.
When management goes for a meeting and they say this one is off the record, nobody should, then you pass round. By the 3 days later, the entire staff know about what management has said, and then you make yourself all as if own country. That is he has good judgment. So can management trust you with certain things?
Right.
Can your boss call you and say, this is a very important assignment. I don't want anybody to know. Right. Please go and do this for me. Right. That is what we mean by good judgment. Right. Can your boss trust you with information? Can your boss trust you with data? Right. When you are being given the payroll, can you keep quiet? Yeah. Not that exactly confidential. They give you the payroll, then you start to now when him say even Caleb earns more than you. Are you aware? When him say if you hire nipa a cobra.
If you a cutlery. Oh yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Do you have good judgment? Right. Can your boss rely on you for certain things?
Confidentiality.
Exactly.
Like
all right.
it.
So number 4.
Yeah.
Manage presence and professional brand.
Okay.
Remember they say he's good looking.
Okay.
Meanwhile, this man has been dealing with
in the
way no washeta. In going to look after the man was dressed well. He said he is a presence and professional judgment. He's good looking. Remember, he was coming into the inner court of the royal palace.
So he has to look appealing.
You must look appealing. You don't dress basa basa and otherwise. Look, do you know that ladies who wear high heels and wear lipstick are promoted faster than those who don't? And this is scientific, it's research.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Makeup.
Yeah.
Heels.
Ladies who wear makeup, lipstick, and mook, they are promoted faster than those who don't.
I didn't know this.
Oh yeah. Okay. And gentlemen who wear white shirts are also promoted faster. This is research.
Oh, so the mama
Now look at this research. Look at this research. 93% of executives say clothing influences promotion chances. 80% of managers and 86% of professionals link wardrobe with promotion potential.
Right.
Interviewer hiring decisions are influenced by applicant clothing style.
Right.
And former attire is rated as more capable and suitable.
Right.
So this year, change your wardrobe, Tom. Change your wardrobe. Okay. Don't wear that half shoe.
No, I say.
All right. Okay, let me not go.
We are taking our shades one by one.
Please. And for the gentlemen, if you are hearing me, your belt, your watch, and your shoe must be top quality. Because that is the judgment. That's the 3 areas people judge you with when they see you. Your belt, your shoe, and your watch. And you must smell good. And you must don't go and buy Tonale this year, 2026.
Repeat that smell again. Repeat that part again.
Because anybody you deal with is going to assess you based on these things. For the ladies, your shoe and your handbag. Okay. They are the determinants of how people perceive you. So dress well, prepare well. It's part of your career planning.
You let brothers empty Momo accounts this weekend.
No, it's a good investment.
It's very important.
Yes, it's a good investment.
Brothers, spend on the women, you know me. Yeah, it's very important. Okay.
Number 5. Anchor your career in values and purpose.
Okay.
He said the Lord is with him.
Right.
The Lord is with him. So this year, the God factor will play a major role in your career growth. Right. Don't take that for granted. Right. Pray. Right. Sanctify yourself. Right. Pray for favor. Right. I mean, look at that. Had it not been favor, where was David ever going to get to the palace? Had it not been the favor of God?
From following cattle.
From following cattle in the wilderness to playing in the royal court.
So anchor your career in values and purpose.
That's right.
I
So
like it.
let the God factor be a major point in your planning this year. You know, have a personal relationship with God. And then number 6, understand the power of advocacy and reputation. Advocacy and reputation. No, so David didn't walk to the palace and say, hey, do you know who I am? I am one of the best harp players in all of Israel. Now I want to see the king. No, it was people who had heard of his prowess and they went to tell the king.
So no billboard, nothing. But his
no
character and his
DM,
reputation
no Facebook post. It
no
was
LinkedIn.
people, no LinkedIn.
Wow.
No, I am happy to announce that I have no. It was people who heard that he is good and they went to. Now, I remember there was a time Bernard was asked to interview, I think, the Queen of Netherlands or something.
Correct.
How did the royal court in Netherlands hear of Bernard?
Absolutely.
It was somebody who recommended
Absolutely.
him. All right. So this year, understand that all the connections, all the networking moments that you've been listing, it is going to come to pass. It is good. Somebody is going to hear of you and take your name somewhere. As I said, 10 years from today, 5 years from today, somebody will be in another organization. Oh, when I was at Citi, there was this lady.
Right.
So if you are looking for this, then, you know, do this.
We have 3 minutes. Let me go backwards. Understand the power of advocacy and reputation. We are saying David, while he was still in the bush, someone was recommending him in the boardroom or in the palace. So understand the power of advocacy and reputation. We also say that be mindful of the God factor. Anchor your career in values and purpose, because scripture said that the Lord was with David wherever he was. So don't just chase trends and try to do everything.
Be centered, be grounded, spiritual.
I love it. Be grounded. Hey, brother, be grounded. And then you say cultivate judgment and decision quality, because a lot of employers are looking for employees who are trustworthy, who are discreet, and can keep confidential matters. Build capacity beyond your job description. I'm sure I've missed one here. Be useful to your boss beyond your job description. That's under the so develop adjacent skills. That comes here. And then build capacity beyond your job description.
Yeah, that's point 2.
That's
actually.
point number 2.
Yeah, and
good.
then
That's
3 is cultivate judgment and good decision
Fantastic.
making. That's
Cultivate
3.
that's good.
Yeah.
And then we talked about core skills you will be exceptionally good for. So that was an application under the
Number
developing
1,
deep transferable skills. There's a lot you've said today, and you said that. Wow. Man, I've loved it. Look, where can we find you for more? What are you doing? Are you doing any program where you are building deep transferable skills?
Well, I'm always into something. Actually, last night we did a family planning, a family goal setting program virtually.
Okay.
We had almost 100 people on it last night. Letitia and I hosted one. So this year we're going to do more. Yeah, you missed that.
Yeah. I was writing some papers. I'll be back. No worry.
No. There's a lot on Lead Africa TV on
Fantastic.
YouTube. Free resources.
Fantastic.
All you need is data.
Fantastic.
Lead Africa TV on YouTube.
Wonderful.
We have a lot of things that we are sharing under different channels. So please avail yourself of that opportunity this year.
Fantastic. Michael Ohene-Effah, thank you so much for taking us through planning our careers. We've had a real blast. We really appreciate you for coming. Let me give you final words you want to share with us before you go, really.
So this year, as you plan your career, number 1, prepare deeply. Number 2, show up well. Number 3, build character. And number 4, let opportunity find you ready.
I love it. Let opportunity find you ready, and that's where we draw the curtains. My name is Caleb Kuda. Have had a great conversation with Michael Ohene-Effah, co-founder, leader, Freak International. Effective Living Series was brought to you by Petra Trust, Hallmark Freight and Consultancy Ghana Limited. Thank you to you all.